We have seen great progress in many applied image-to-image translation tasks such as super resolution, style transfer, inpainting, and more. Impressive advances have also been made in analogous video-to-video translation tasks, which are even more challenging due to the need for results to be temporally consistent, in addition to satisfying the intended effect of the translation. In this work, we propose a method called hyperconsistency, or HyperCon for short, that applies image-to-image translation models to videos in a temporally consistent way. Our goal here is to generate a video that captures the intended effect of the image model while minimizing the flickering artifacts that typically appear when the image model is applied independently per frame. A key component to our approach is temporal aggregation, which implicitly identifies visual components that are stable across time and aggregates them within overlapping sliding windows. For example, among the 5 frames within the highlighted yellow region, we can see that 4 of the frames contain a dark diagonal edge and only 1 contains a light edge. By aligning and pooling these regions across time, temporal aggregation essentially uses evidence from each frame to vote out unstable artifacts. Furthermore, we temporally aggregate within overlapping sliding windows so that information is shared between consecutive output frames. Although we can temporally aggregate frames over the original frame rate, we instead opt to do so over a high frame rate version of the video, which provides 2 benefits. First, it allows us to aggregate over more frames, which increases the influence of stable components on the final result. And second, it decreases the amount of motion within a sliding window, which makes alignment easier and more reliable. In summary, HyperCon identifies temporally consistent components in a high frame rate version of the translated video and incorporates these components into the output video at the target frame rate. We implement HyperCon as follows. First, we interpolate between the input frames to effectively increase the video's frame rate. Then, we apply the frame-wise translation model to each of the frames in the interpolated video. This diagram shows style transfer, but our method also works with an image inpainting model. Next, we align several frames in the frame-wise translated sequence to a center frame. And then finally, we take the mean or median over them to produce an output frame. We perform alignment and pooling around each full-time step, indicated here by the white columns. This way, we end up with the same number of output frames as input frames. We have applied our HyperCon technique to both video style transfer and video inpainting. Despite the large semantic gap between these 2 tasks, our method outperforms state-of-the-art in these domains. For style transfer, we compared against applying an image style transfer model frame-wise, as well as post-processing the frame-wise results with a state-of-the-art video consistency method. We found that the baseline has a hard time removing structural flickering artifacts like edges, which you can see here by the line near the arrows disappearing and reappearing. It also distorts the stylized video by darkening the overall color profile. On the other hand, our method successfully reduces structural flickering by producing a consistent line across frames without darkening any colors. We performed the corresponding analysis with an image inpainting backbone and found similar results. Here, you can see the pull fading in and out of existence in the inpainted region for both frame-wise inpainting and the video consistency baseline. On the other hand, our method produces a more consistent prediction. Additionally, we compared against an end-to-end deep learning method for video inpainting. We found that the baseline often has trouble producing realistic results, as you can see here by the overly smooth textures in the inpainted region. Meanwhile, our method performs well in these scenarios because the image inpainting backbone has observed a wider variety of scenes during training than the video inpainting model. For more information, please check out our paper and supplementary materials, which include a deeper quantitative and qualitative analysis, as well as full video clip examples. Thanks for watching.